Hello students, welcome back to computer organization classes. So the next topic is about the logic instructions. So logic operations such as and or not, which are applied to the individual bits. So there are the basic these are called as the basic building blocks on digital circuit. Not operation is performed on the single operand, so not of destination, which inverts actually from 1 to 0 as well as vice versa, 0 to 1. Apart from and or as well as not, the basic set of logic operations, we have additional instructions like shift and rotate instruction. There are, in case of shift, there are two types of shift instructions available. Basically, they are called as arithmetic shift and logical shift. Again, that arithmetic shift and logical shift has got some categories in them. We'll be seeing them one by one. So logical shift, two basic shift operations available for logical shift: shift left and shift right. The instructions available in assembly language for left shifting is L shift L. First L stands for logical, then shift, next L at last stands for left. Second instruction L shift R, L stands for logical, you can say logical shift, R for right. So logical shift left and logical shift right are the instructions available. Okay, logical instructions, logical shift instructions, they are. Here is the example for logical shift. So register content before and after. There is a carry. C stands for carry bit position. R3 is the register. So what happens is R3 is the register, C is the carry bit. Arrow marks you check from right to left arrow mark, because left shift, left side the bit should be shifted. No, so before you just randomly write the contents of register, so it is 0 0 right from carry. You are supposed to observe 0 0 1 1 1 0 and so on. 0 1 1 is there at last, and after, so there is an instruction we have written here: L shift L, logical shift left the contents of R3 by 2 bit position. Okay. So what happens is, as per this instruction, content of R3 by 2 bit position will be shifted. So leftmost 2 bits will be shifted out. That is 0 and 0. Say leftmost bits, including carry, 0 and 0. These 2 bits will be shifted out. They will be shifted out towards left. They will be deleted actually. In that place, 0 will be filled. So what happens is, after shifting, the 1 will be coming at the carry position. Next one will be there on the MSB position of R3. Next one will be there immediately after it, 0 and so on. Last 2 bits will be empty. That 2 values will be stored. They will be getting 0. Okay. Just go through them. If you still have any confusion, I'll explain this on board once the classes are resumed. Okay. Logical shift right instruction we have. Similar to shift left, we have shift right. So bits 2 should be shifted towards right here instead of shifting towards left. The same concept. So leftmost bits will be having the MSB position will be filled with 0 and 0. I'll shift R, R3 comma 2. This is what considered here. That is, this is what written here. So 2 bit position will be shifted. Rightmost 2 bits you have to identify. Two rightmost bits, 0 as well as 1, they will be taken out, popped out. That next 1 will be placed at carry position, 0 will be placed at LSB of that R3 and so on. Last 2 bits, leftmost 2 bits will be position will be vacant, that is, they are filled by 0. Then we have arithmetic shift. So arithmetic shift, it will be shifted, bits will be shifted towards right only. Okay. The leftmost bit is marked as the MSB position, bit is marked as the sign bit. It is considered as the, in case of numbers especially, the leftmost bit or MSB bit is marked as the, this you have studied already, just recall, it is called as the sign bit. 0 represent MSB value, 0 represent number is positive, MSB value 1 represent number is negative. So after performing the right shift operation, you have to repeat, instead of filling randomly the 0, you have to fill the sign bit in that position. That's it. A shift R. A shift R contains of R3 you observe, and only arithmetic shift has got a single category, unlike logical shift. Logical shift has got two categories, left and right, but arithmetic shift there is only one category, right shifting. So leftmost position will be vacant. They will be filled with the which one? Sign bit value. That's it. So identify the sign bit before performing the operation. Sign bit is the MSB value of R3. R3 MSB leftmost value, that is MSB. Rightmost is LSB. So leftmost value and MSB value is 1. Consider that. Keep it in mind. Now you have to perform the right shifting by 2-bit position. So rightmost 2 bits will be deleted first. So 0 and 0 including carry. 0 and 0 will be deleted, right? That 1, next 1 will be placed on the location, that carry position. Next 0 will be placed on LSB position of the register, and so on. So leftmost 2 position will be vacant. They should be filled with the value. Which value? Sign bit value. What is the sign bit value? 1 and 1. Okay. Next we have the rotate operation. These are all what we have considered so far about the shifting. Next is about the rotate operation. So similar to shift, we have another category of logical operation called as rotation, rotate. So again, left rotate and right rotate are the two broad categories it has got. Once again, the left rotation, two things to be considered, with carry and without carry. Right rotation, again with carry and without carry. So rotate L stands for rotate left. This is without carry actually. And rotate LC stands for rotate left with carry. That we will see later. So rotate left without carry. Check the initial value of R3 and before and after contents of the register. So rotate L R3 by 2-bit position. It indicates. So what you are supposed to do is you have to perform the left shifting. Left shifting and excluding carry, you have to find out the leftmost 2 bits. Forget about carry. What is the carry value? Check the before content. Carry value is 0. Forget about it. What are the next 2-bit position? Next 2 bits are 0 and 1. Okay, they should be taken to rightmost position after performing the operation. That's it. Right. So what you are supposed to do, you have to perform the left shifting first. Identify the two leftmost position, delete them. Okay, 0 and 0 will be deleted. Next one way you have to take at carry position. Next one will be at MSB position of the register, and so on. Two rightmost position bits will be vacant. Two rightmost bits will be vacant. Right? That rightmost bits will be vacant. They should be filled with the value. Which value now? Check the diagram. You will come to know. From here to there arrow mark you see. Take 2 bits from here excluding carry, that is 0 and 1. Just paste it over at the end. 0 and 1. That's it. So rotate left with carry. As I said earlier, this previous instruction was rotate left. Now next instruction is rotate left with carry. LC comes. This is the instruction available. So before and after, check the content. For left shift, just change the diagram. From where the arrow mark is taken now, after carry it is written. It is taken and provided as an input. So before and after, before check the position of the register, it can be anything 0 0 1 1 1 0 and 0 1 1. We have 2-bit position. Identify 2 leftmost bits including carry, delete them, take them out. I mean, next one will be placed at carry position, one will be placed in MSB position, and so on. So 2 rightmost bit will be vacant. Which bits you have to fill over there? 2 leftmost bits should be field on rightmost position. Earlier also we did it, but excluding carry. Now we are including it. If you exclude, it would be 0 and 1. If you include, it is 0 and 0 as per the contents, right? Please go through them carefully, go through the contents carefully, go through the arrow mark carefully. You will understand. Make a note of it. Similarly, if you understand rotate right, left with carry and without carry, you will come to know what is right. Rotate right with carry as well as without carry. So rotate R stands for rotate right, R3 by 2-bit position. So R3 contents. Same thing, the same concept. What you have studied for left shifting, you have to perform right shift, and two leftmost bits should be placed at rightmost position. That's it, nothing else. Okay, please go through its content, check the before and after. If you have any doubt, please ask. Please make a note of it. While writing, you will come to know. Next is about encoding of a machine instruction. So normally a machine instruction encoding, the general format, this tells you the general format of the instruction. So general format of the instruction, we have single operand instruction like load A, move B, store C, such type of instruction. One operand, one opcode we have, one operand we have in each line. Then we have two operand. This is the default case. On most of the cases you can see two operand instruction. Opcode will come or instruction will come followed by operands, two operands. See, example is given here, add r1 comma r2, two operand instruction. Then another similar types of instruction, two operand instruction, using different addressing mode. Here move 24 of r0 comma r5. r0 is the pointer register, 24 is the offset value. So this comes under index mode. Recall the previous session, which the topic which I have covered in the previous session. You will come to know. So move 24 of r0 comma r5. 24 plus contents of r0, that will be transferred on r5, right? And we still have, and also we have the instructions like add r1 comma r2 comma r3, three operand instruction they are called as, right? Three operand instructions we have called, we are calling them as. And most of the cases each instruction is stored in a word, one word instruction it is called as, and in some rare cases it may take multiple words also. Okay, two word instruction as well as three operand instruction. And many cases we take it is, and as per the, for the sake of convenience, it is considered as each instruction is stored in one word of memory. Okay, this is what the end of the first module. So please go through the topics carefully. Still if you have any doubt, please feel free to ask. So all the topics will be there, all the first module topics will be there for your first IA. Assignment questions will be posted on the group. Soon I'll be starting the topics from the second module as well. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.